You can try Suntico for free by following the link on our homepage. To start your free trial, you will need to enter a valid email address, your first and last name, and select Sage 50 UK Edition from the drop-down. Then click Sign Up. The system will send a confirmation link to the email you provided. Open your email and check the inbox for an email from Suntico. If you can't see it, please check your spam folder. In case you can't find the email in the spam folder either, please use the Contact Suntico function on our website. Proceed with opening the email and either click on Verify this email address, or copy the link shown and paste it into your web browser. In the following window, your email address is shown and you will have to provide your company name and select a password. Move to the next step by clicking on Sign Up. In the following steps, you can select default settings for your organization. These can also be changed later in your system settings. Finish by clicking on Go to Application. Now your registration is complete and you are logged into the platform. Before we start with the connector installation, we need to check and prepare a few things in Sage 50. Start your copy of Sage 50 UK Edition and open your company file. For Sage 50 accounts, UK and Ireland, in order to connect Suntico to your Sage records, you need to create a new username and password and make sure that third-party integration is enabled. First click on Settings. Now select the option Access Rights. You may have to confirm with Yes before you can continue. Click on New. Create the logon name and password to be used by the Suntico connector and leave access rights as full access. And click on Save. You can close the open windows. Now go to Tools, Activation, and select Enable Third-Party Integration. Confirm by clicking on Yes. To enable your third-party integration, you need to enter your serial number and activation key. And click Continue. When you see the message, Sage Data Objects has been registered, click OK. Now you can exit Sage 50. We are back in the dashboard of Suntico. There is however no Sage data yet available. For this to happen, we have to download and install the connector on the computer or server where your copy of Sage 50 is installed. In our example, we are already on the correct machine. First click the grey and white settings wheel in the top right-hand corner of the screen. And choose Download Suntico Connector. This will open a new web page. The Suntico connector requires Microsoft.NET Framework 4.0. To see if you have the correct version installed, you can follow the instructions on the web page. Start by copying the link. Then open a command prompt dialog box. In Windows 7 you can do so by pressing the Windows key +R simultaneously, and paste the link. Alternatively, you can click on Start, Accessories and select Command Prompt. Paste the command and confirm with Enter. You can see if you have the required version of the .NET framework. If you don't, please follow the installation steps as outlined on the web page. Next, download the connector installer by clicking on the download link. Once the download is finished, click on the application to start the installation. The Suntico connector installer will appear on the screen and the application's requirements will be verified. While you wait for the application to initialize, you can go back to the dashboard, select Settings, then click on Connector, and Connector Keys. Here you can see the registration and the activation keys. These are the keys that you will need to complete the installation. We switch back to the connector software setup. When prompted, type in your email address and the registration and activation keys. Reconfirm the product type by selecting Sage 50 UK Edition and click Next. Select correct year for version and click Next. And finally select the correct release. After confirming with Next, the installer download progress will be shown. A pop-up will be displayed. Click Install to begin the installation. We can see the Suntico connector installation progress. The server name is auto-detected. Click the button Browse and then click OK without actually browsing to the company's folder. After a few seconds, you can select the company from your Sage 50 files. Enter the Sage 50 username and password you just created. And click Connect. After the company data is loaded, you can proceed by clicking on Finish. Please note, you can add further companies from the platform once this initial setup is finished. Also, if this is the first time you access Suntico after the synchronization, you may have to select your company from the drop-down menu next to your name in the top right-hand corner of the screen. To open the connector client, go to the system tray on the bottom right-hand corner of your screen and click on this icon. You will see the activity of the connector. By default, the frequency of updates are set to live. This means that Suntico synchronizes with your Sage system every 10 seconds, or as often as possible. We recommend adjusting the setting for the interval as it may affect other applications accessing Sage and could impact on the PC performance. First, click on Settings. Next, click on Connector and Details. In the General tab, you can see the field, Time Interval, where you can select the option that best suits your requirements. The update frequency can be changed from every 10 seconds to 2 hours. Suntico. It's that simple.